hot, isn't it? Standing at the kitchen sink with the window open. Actually, I love it. I did 10 years in Hong Kong and I miss the heat like you wouldn't believe. And I understand now what people say when they say they want it in their bones. Mine are very creaky, and so I do really like the heat in my bones. But totally honestly, get to an age where there's only so much heat that you can cope with, and then you need to come in and put your feet in a bowl of jelly. We digress. Thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing. Please keep it on. We are definitely spreading the message, and lots of people sort of say, why aren't you doing GB News? Why aren't you doing da-da-da? But it's mainstream. And this is you and me. This is where I actually get to say things that I feel need saying and that you and I want to discuss. Mainstream, not so much. But if we share it on our platform, then we can discuss it more with other like-minded people. And I love it. You know I love the comments. So today, few more lies from Labour. Well, not lies. Well, maybe lies. We'll have to decide. Some fudging. Definitely some fudging. So we've had Wes Streeting and his 4.2 million healthcare appointments that we're not quite sure where they are, what they are, if he's just invented them, if he's cancelled a load of other. We don't know. It's all sort of like spurious numbers. Today, if you're a working parent, you're going to get £7,500 in your pocket, according to Bridget Phillipson. That'd be nice, won't it? But there's obviously small print. So she's saying that they're giving parents 30 hours of government-funded childcare, which is not true, is it? So that's the first untruth. So let's unpack that bit. For a start, that's been going on for a while. Secondly, it's not government funded, it's taxpayer funded. And I always think sort of this government in particular with their spending habits, I liken it to going around the supermarket with your kids, which is just an absolute no-no, or indeed going around Aldi with Jono, which is also a no-no. He's down the middle aisle and we've got no money left for food because he's spanked it all on garden stuff and a flamingo. But with the children, you know, can I have this? And they put the sweets in and you go, no, we haven't got money for that. Put it back out. Oh, but I really want it. You might want it, but we're not having it. Mummy, please can I have this colouring book? No, we're here for food. We're not here for colouring books, but I really want it and I really like it. I'll pay you back from my piggy bank. And it's like that with Labour. They want it, but they just don't know how they're going to pay for it. So they tell you all of these things of things you're going to have, and they say it's government funded or it's free, which tells me all I need to know about their maths, because it's not government funded, it's taxpayer funded, and nothing in life is free, is it? Let's be honest. So that's the first thing. Then the reason for this is because Bridget says schools-based nurseries have more places in September than expected. No shit, Sherlock. So don't tell me, Bridge, that parents have gone, I'm not putting my 9-month-old in there. I don't want that. I don't want them indoctrinated in the Labour way from that age. I don't want a school-based nursery. I really like my independent nursery that's just down the road that you're trying to tax into oblivion and put out of business. That's where I want my child to go. I don't want it to go there. Thanks ever so much. And Bridget's gone, oh, but why? Why don't they want to come to the Labour-run state nurseries? Why don't they want to learn all about the Labour way? Why do they want to have the prescribed childcare in the manner that we want, teaching them what we want, feeding them what we want, and turning them into little Labour robots? Why don't they want that? I don't understand. It worked for me. Why isn't it working for them? And parents are going, I tell you what, it's not working for us, my love, because we've seen what else you've done with the economy and the country, and we don't like it. We don't want part of that. So, sorry, we're out. We're going to try and go to the private nursery, but honestly speaking, there's actually really no point in us working anyway, because everything that we do, that we earn, goes to Rachel Reeves. So I think we'll probably go on benefits. I mean, that's not what all the parents are saying, but you can see where I'm going with this. There's a lot of parents who are so completely disillusioned with this Labour government that they've actually started voting with their feet, and they're not going to the state-run nurseries because they don't want to go to the state-run nurseries. Now, the question is going to be, has there been enough time to allow the private nurseries to sort of stay alive? Because we know that they are being taxed out of the country. So for so many private nurseries with national insurance, there is no way that they can employ the amount of early years practitioners that they need. So lots of private nurseries have indeed gone bust, are going bust in Bridget's little backhander to try and make everything the state way. But we are seeing the tables are turning, and parents don't want state all of the way. They want choice. They want to do for their children what is right for them. They want to do for their children what is right for their family, and they want to do for their children just what they want. So it's not worked out so well. So when Bridget says there have been more places than expected. Yeah, you're damn right. And then she finishes, our plan for change is making childcare more affordable and accessible. Is it, Bridget? No, it's not, is it? Your plan for change is indoctrinating kids from the earliest possible time. Parents aren't like it, and parents are going, your plan for change is not a good plan for change, so we're not on board. Thanks ever so much for asking, though. If you could leave your resignation letter on the table as you exit, that would be great. We'll get your P45 back to you as soon as possible. So, Bridge, that's just a little, because you don't read the comments, nobody feeds them back to you. So I'm doing that job for you as ever. That's a little feedback on your nurseries. Let's not get me started on the education bill. Let's not get me started on VAT, because we'll be here for quite some time and I'm having a bit of a hot moment. When you sort of walk around in the summer and you daren't lift your arms? We're close to that. So I'll love you and leave you with that. Bridge, you're welcome.